matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all of season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17. It's a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made on the left side. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. And they don't get the first down. The return team all over it. They stop him short. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. Now the offense will take over in good position. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Makes the grab. It's Allen. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this man coverage team. From the gun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making some changes at the line. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Indiana.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss at 2nd down and 15. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Crispin, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another 1st down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. He's past the 30. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go at the 10 now. Touchdown, Washington. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Well, that series did not work out the way the offense had hoped. It's a quick clean out, and now they're in punt formation from inside their own 20.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab! The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as he can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it 35-13. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The pocket breaking down. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Washington. A huge defensive score.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Huskies. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Indiana, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The play goes nowhere. He picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers will have to kick this away. On presumably... Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The gamble doesn't pay off. Will the head coach pay for that decision later? That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. The offense starts with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adds 6 more points to the total.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Indiana, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. offense back out on the field. Now they're running on the toss. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Breaks free. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They mix it up with a run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score. Washington, 56.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
They keep him off balance with a run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat here. Just a short game.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Hoosiers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for 6. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score. Washington, 63. Indiana, 28.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40.
On the ready. Set.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Indiana. There was no catching him that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the 40.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Here's the second down play. Takes the toss and heads left. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.